Yo, yo, welcome to another installment of Life on E with Lowell once again, back another week on June 11th, 2022. And, yeah, around 1 o'clock, way later than usual. It would have been early for the first time in a long time if I didn't have a case of the itis yesterday. Uh, Tried two chicken Popeyes. Uh, two chicken sandwiches from Popeyes. So they had like a new buffalo ranch sausage, whatever. Had two of those and a large box of fries, and just, but I knew the moment I got done eating it, I'm like, yo, I'm gonna be knocked out when I get back to the apartment. And like I'm addicted to it. Got got into my clothes, got out of my clothes, and felt drowsy. Tried to watch some TV, but immediately passed out like within like 20 minutes. And fell asleep in my recliner about 2 or 3 times, then got to bed and just kept falling under consciousness. Popeyes is that's some high quality trash food. You know what I'm saying? It tastes good, but it's very bad for you. And it's been missing high Popeyes, so it's been very minimal. Like yeah, but like damn, that shit just damn. Anyway, excuse me. So job shit, same as usual, boring shit. Fucking annoying. My coworker, future coworker, she will be starting next week on the same shift as me on Wednesday, and it's looking like my schedule might go back to my old schedule of me getting the weekends off. It's about both Saturday and Sunday, which I am shocked by. And, I don't know, maybe it's kind of like just like the old ways was the guy who got fired for doing that evil shit he did. He was in school, so he needed Mondays and Tuesdays off, and then he worked the weekends, and apparently he did that for like a year plus. So I'm guessing they forgot how they did things on second shift, or maybe they didn't, maybe they did anyway. So it's looking like I'm gonna have my weekends back um, next month because it will be this week coming up, but it's not gonna be because for some weird ass reason, the right hand lady, with her annoying ass, wants me to come in on Sunday while the new person is working their shift, but she just want me to just be there in case something goes down that she can't. The new person, she can't possibly couldn't handle. She's by herself. And I'm sitting here thinking, as the right hand woman with her annoying ass is telling me this shit, then why in the fuck are y'all putting on second shift if you feel like I gotta be there to basically quote unquote handhold because y'all obviously don't feel that she's ready, but yet y'all putting her on second shift. And it's just like with the area I work in, there is no set way of doing things except the whole scan and work itself. Like that is pretty straightforward. But like anything else, there's like no guidelines, there's no rules. Just like yo, get it done and make sure you don't fuck up or get in or try to get them in trouble because they so fucking scary, bro. Like it's like our area gets picked on and bullied and disrespected by people within the organization and fucking dumbass civilians outside the organization. And I'm tired of it, man. Like I'm just waiting until let the whole employee evaluation bullshit pop up so I can tell my fucking manager face to face, yo, if possible, I want to see some fucking changes around here. You know what I'm saying? Like change the name of our department, tell these idiots upstairs like the shit we do, the shit we don't do, and stop sending everybody to us because you're pissing us off and you're pissing them off. And they pissed off because they'd been transferred 3, 4 times and shit. And now we gotta tell them the same thing and send the ass on the way. And then disrespect comes my way because I'm working 6 fucking days hearing this shit more than average than I used to. So I'm getting 2 days off, not that shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And it is very, very fucking annoying dealing with this shit for a year plus. And just like, yeah, so I'm like, okay. So I've been amped up for employee evaluation ever in my life, but I am for this one coming up, and I don't know when it's gonna be, but I hope it's soon because I got a lot of shit to say. And it's pretty issue for work, you know what I'm saying? Let's just piss me off. I mean, I guess I can't say too much because I get overtime for not doing nothing, so I'm cool with that. It's still fucking weird, cause like the whole thing was like 90 days, right? They preached that shit like it was the gospel. 90 days, then you can go do your thing on your shift. And she been around like I would say maybe 20s plus days. So she hadn't been here a month, and they already shipping her for second shift. Same shit they did with me. Like me, I was a special case. You know what I'm saying? Like I got the shit done. I was faster than everybody. I got shit done down pat. So basically, like they said, for me, once I learn something, I need 2 or 3 weeks to get it down pat, and then I'm good. But with her, she was telling me like she was basically like she was struggling like getting the stuff done in terms of like the speed and timing and stuff like that. So I'm guessing like when we start working or whatever on the same shift, she gonna be taking like a long ass time to get the scanning work done. Cause like, but I'll try to tell her like everybody's slow when it comes to scanning, prepping, like scanning the work, like getting the work done before you scan it. Like everybody's slow in there except for me. Like, cause you like, so I was just trying to like, yo, as long as you get it done within like, as long as you get the shit done before the shift is over, you be good. That's what I was trying to tell her. Like, but like it's obvious, like I said, like they don't feel like she's ready. Yet you shipping her off to second shift already. It hadn't been 30 days yet. Get along 90. Just fucking weird and stupid. But no, but I mean, I know the real reason why. Because, you know, people been working, like, not just me. You know what I'm saying? So people been working, like, so, like, and since this dude got fired, I've been working every Sunday since then. But also the other day, that Saturday has been, need to be covered as well. And that Saturday has been covered by multiple people. And I'm pretty sure they tired of working Saturday. You know what I'm saying? So that's the main reason why that this girl is being pushed onto second shift instead of doing the whole 90 days. And I'm like, damn, y'all can't wait 90 more days, man. Cause now like my whole thing is fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like I was planning on getting overtime for like the rest of the summer. You know what I'm saying? Or at least all of July as well. So now like this month is my last month of overtime. This Sunday and next Sunday is my last week's overtime. Cause like I was planning on getting overtime for like July as well. Like those 3 checks, 1,300. I'm saying that extra check the extra checks is gonna help me out, man, next month. But now I'm fucked. Cause these motherfuckers want to bitch and moan by working the extra couple, by working the extra couple Saturdays and shit. See, this is the problem with our department as well. Cause like, there's not enough people. Everybody want to take off and take these long ass vacations and shit. 2 weeks off minimum and shit like that. Like they all want to do that shit. But like, and you would think motherfuckers would be smart enough, right, to like hire like a temp. You know what I'm saying? Like a temp worker. You know what I'm saying? Like one or two of them. Then whenever somebody go on fucking vacation, you call them up, and then boom, like have some type of like sense. You know what I'm saying with this work shit. You know what I'm saying? Like have like a I don't know, man. Have like a fucking temp agency or some shit like that, and like train like a small group of like 4 or 5 people. Have them be ready on call and just plan the shit out. Cause I be hearing people complain like taking vacation, they can't take vacation, can't take days off, some bullshit like that. I'm like, motherfucker, like I haven't taken a day off since I started working this shitty ass job. And I've been here for like 2 years, 7 months, no vacation at all. And Like motherfucker, I had all 4 wisdom teeth pulled. I only got 2 days off. I had to come back. I should have gotten longer. I should have stayed out 5 days, but nah, 2 days. Came back. Teeth still hurt like a motherfucker. And just like, and like now I got like fucking damn near 300 hours of PTO and shit, which I'm gonna plan to use next year to get this fucking surgery finally done with my sinuses. And that's gonna be a whole process in of itself that I'm not looking forward to, but need to get done because my sinuses are my main like obstacle that's messing with my health, my breathing, my teeth, my gums, everything. Like if I can't breathe properly, my body is fucked. So yeah, so I'm not looking forward to it, but need to get done next year. Moving on to sports. NBA Finals, man. The series is tied 2-2 between Boston and Golden State. The game was last night. Game 4 was last night. Golden State won. Uh, Curry went off. You know what I'm saying? Like he was needed and he showed up. Dropped 43 and won the game. Won basically. So he put team on his back and he got hot and stayed hot and came up big when the team needed the most. He showed it for the moment for the first time in a long time. I think the first time since like 2015. I would say. And yeah, man, came up and won. Like I was shocked watching it. Like overall, the series has been good, but the thing is, Boston could have won last night if they was just cut down the turnovers and playing iso ball and just like they. Yeah, so like Boston gave the game away too. So like Curry plus Boston giving the game away. So now they're going back to Golden. So now they're going back to Golden State. 2-2. Game 6. No, game 5 is Monday. And yeah, made best as usual. Came close on game 4 when Boston was up 2-1 at the time, and I was 3 off instead of 4 this time. Showed improvement. And yeah, and also doing these baseball bets because FanDuel gave me $75 to bet with on baseball, and I've been surprisingly coming up close with the baseball bets, even though I'm making like 7 to 8 picks per bet slip. I'm like missing only 1 and 2, and I could have had like $500, $700, $800, $400, and just like yo, I'm getting close on that as well. And maybe when basketball season is over, I might make a baseball bet probably like once every pay week, and see what's up with that. And yeah. So the Boston Golden State series has been good overall, but it's like Boston playing the same way throughout that entire playoff series. They up and down, man. It's like they can't win 2 games in a row. You know what I'm saying? Like they play a good game, lose the next game, and win the next game. So it's like, so now if they so it's 2-2, game 5 Monday. So then by that logic, Boston wins game 6, right? No. Boston wins games 5 in Golden State. Go back to Boston. Golden State win because they gotta win because it's do or die. I mean, it's win and go home. Then it's tied 3-3. Game 7 in Golden State. Anything can happen. But things go to the logic. Like I said, Boston should win game 7 because they played bad every other game. So yeah, so yesterday was a bad game to play overall. Like I'm telling you, they had the game. They had the lead in the fourth quarter. Like if Tatum and Brown would have made a few shots in the fourth quarter, they would have fucking won. And then they would have been up there. And they would have been up 3-1 in the series. But it didn't go that way, obviously. And yeah, same thing with Tatum, right? And then I think Tatum had 23, Jaylen Brown had 21, and I don't think nobody else scored in double figures. No, I think Marcus Smart scored double figures. I think he did. Let me check real quick. Let's see last night's game. Let's see. Damn. Here we go. Oh, Smart at 18. And Derek White did show up as well. He scored 16. Yeah, so Boston gave that game away. Yeah, Boston gave that game away. Fourth quarter, basically what stood out. Golden State dropped 28 in the fourth to Boston 19, and yeah, Boston didn't score 100 points against. They dropped 97. Yeah, and they only played 3 guys off the bench. And, I mean, they've been doing that all year. And, yeah. Also, I think I'm seeing with Jaylen Brown is if he doesn't have a good first quarter overall, he won't have a good game. You know what I'm saying? I think that's like how yeah, last night 21 points, 9 for 19. And the good game he had the game before was 27 points, 9 for 16. So I guess it's like, I guess it's shot one fault. Like I said, in the first quarter, if he doesn't have a good first quarter overall, the game he won't have a good game overall. That's how that go. So yeah. So like I said about the Boston Logic, so Boston should win game 5 Monday. And I expect them to, because the way they've been playing is like all playoffs, man. Like that is crazy. I never seen that ever in basketball. Like they cannot win 2 games in a row, man. That's just crazy to me. Uh, and there's going on, and then going on. Football is waiting on the season to come through. You know what I'm saying? I think pretty much free agency is done. I know they had like mini camps starting or started. Yeah, it's pretty much, and then they're going on football. And I know after the finals, the draft is on the 22nd, 23rd, something like that for the NBA. And then yeah, pretty much for sports, not going on that. Music wise, I'm all caught up with my music. Just need to finish Kendrick. Then yeah, so I finished Kendrick today, and then I'm going to wait till next week because I think Logic, Game, and somebody else is dropping. I think so Logic, Game, Joy Badass are dropping like I think next week. No, the 17th, Logic and I think Logic the 17th next Friday gonna be Logic and Joy Badass. Apparently, Game was supposed to drop that day as well, but I think he delayed this shit, which is kind of his mo. It's July 1st, which is kind of cool because like I was trying to so those 3. Then after that, listen to them. After that, I can go back to my guess I don't know what to call it, but like going back to listen to old albums, shit like Little Brother, uh, Tribe Called Quest, De La Soul. Not De La Soul, just Tribe Called Quest. Cause I think I bought Tribe's first 2 albums off Amazon, and then I bought the Little Brother was on Apple Music, so I'm gonna go back to that. Then I catch up on all my old stuff and finish that. And so basically, I listen to Post Malone 12. What's it called? 12 Carat 2 8. I mean, it's very different than his last 3 albums. I mean, it's closer to his last album. I think it's called like Hollywood Heartbreak or something like that. And Post like I'm seeing like I think I addressed this whole person him being a vulture. I don't think he is. Just like the dude just took a lot of music growing up, rap included. So like rap wasn't his main source of music in his younger life. as a kid or whatever. He listened to like things like Bob Dylan and Johnny Cash and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and rap was included in that shit as well. But like, the dude is just he's a music artist. You know what I'm saying? Like, I say this all the time. Like, there's a difference between like music artists and like rapper or music artist and pop star or shit like that. Like I said, like if you're a music artist, then you can make songs for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, no matter what the beat, the production, you know what I'm saying, the way shit sound, like you make a song for anything, anybody. Then as a rapper, it's like you're saying, you stick to one sound, one type of beat, and content and subject matter. Then you basically stuck in that rapper lane. You know what I'm saying? Like rap, like say like when you put the word artist along with your title, then yeah, you're very versatile and have a better outlook on music itself. But yeah, like it was a decent album. Like maybe like two songs on there, three maybe. No, I get three. Song called "Cooped Up" with Roddy Ricch. He got a song with Weekend, song with the Weekend, and he got another song with this dude called the Kid Leroy or something like that. So yeah, so three of those songs I like. And yeah, and then who else? Then listen to Fight Dogs. I think it's called Post. Not the name anyway. Called basically he passed away a couple I think last year. And I'm probably mistaken on that, but he passed away. He put an album out that he was planning to put out when he was alive. But people who was around him, involved with him, got involved and finished the album up and put it out on so that his kids and his family could eat off that. And then yeah, listen to that. It was a decent album. You know what I'm saying? Like other than you know what I'm saying, I only know Fife from listening to Tribe stuff. You know what I'm saying? So and it was just like different hearing him by himself. Cause like Tribe is just like him and Q-Tip and I think who was the third guy? I think Ali, Shadi Ali. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but yeah. So he had a rap decent album. He got features on there from Busta Rhymes and Red Man. Got a couple singers on there. Q-Tip is on there. It was like a good decent like send off type of album for Fight Dog. And he passed away too soon, man. And I know he had diabetes and he had a kidney transplant, and then he just passed away. Yeah, so I was yeah, listening to that, and then I think I listened. Who was the third person I listened to last week? Trying to think who else I listened to? Oh, Jack Harlow. Listen to Jack Harlow album. Was it last week or this week? Oh yeah, no. So I finished Harlow, started Kendrick, then went to finish what's in the Post Malone, and played Fight. Oh, last week. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, okay. Yeah. That was the order. Jack Harlow joint. This joint was okay, decent to me. You know what I'm saying? I think if you would have combined like this album and his first album, and he would have just switched some songs in and out, and just I don't know, and it would have been better to me. I think he's still getting like he's still trying to find his way in terms of this whole rap shit. Because like I know apparently he said he spent his time in Atlanta recording the majority of this album and stuff like that. But I still think he's trying. I think he still has to find like he still has to find like that one thing that's gonna like if I do this, I'm gonna make a great album type shit. Cause like I'm pretty sure this album, second album was like basically like working with people he wanted to work with, and like Wayne and Drake and Pharrell. And yeah, I still think he's need to find. I think he's still missing something and making a good album, great album. You know, type of thing. You know? But maybe I'm just lost because like dude is young. I think dude might be like 22, 23 and shit. You know, I'm like 10 years older than this nigga. Maybe I don't know. Maybe that's the reason why I wasn't feeling it that much. But it was a decent album. Okay, you know what I'm saying. So it wasn't like too much of a to me anyway. And yeah. And let's see what else. It's all music stuff anyway. That's done with work stuff. Yeah. Well, I think we were talking about temp work. Yeah. So temp work. So yeah. So I told the story. Old girl got hired the next day after she complained. And so basically, fast forward. I did I did the temp job for like. Oh, no, I finished that saga. Yeah. I was on to the warehouse job I had for 2 weeks. That job was hell. That shit was hell on earth, man. Shitty ass job, man. Like, I was glad I only had to do 2 weeks of that bullshit, man. Cause like, so immediately left the temp job, went here, and basically like, first day and shit, right? I didn't know what to expect. So I knew it was a warehouse, and basically I saw the place before. You saw the work in the place, and this place is so fucking. The motherfuckers in here is so fucking shady and shit, right? So basically, inside this place is like a big ass area warehouse, and in this warehouse is like these little towers, right? These towers are like 4 floors deep. First floor, second floor, third floor up. You know what I'm saying? Like each of these towers have certain items, grocery items, basically, right? Because like this warehouse was holding stuff for Jules, the grocery chain. So on each tower has certain stuff. You know what I'm saying? It could be like ramen, like dry stuff like ramen cereal, chips, like light shit, right? On one time, the other time might have heavy shit like water, soda, sports drinks, laundry detergent. You know what I'm saying? Bullshit like that. So basically, get the gist. Like basically, anything that's in the grocery store was in this warehouse tower place, right? So they whole thing was like this, right? The more they called the items basically case because they was like basically it was like basically it was like Costco. Yeah, yeah. So that's okay. That's the comparison. The warehouse was like Costco. Everything was like packaged up in these bundles and stuff like that, right? And they call them cases. So everything was like you get paid a base salary of like I think we was getting like $13 an hour or something like that. But then on top of that, the more cases that you will put on the conveyor belt, you know what I'm saying, then you'll get paid extra on top of that. You know what I'm saying, type of thing, right? Or something like that. I forget how the shit worked out. Like I was on there for 2 weeks. So I just wanted to work and get a good check every fucking week. That's what my thing was. I ain't give a fuck how the shit worked. As long as I get paid consistent amount of money. So anyway, dude was trying to say that the faster you throw stuff in, the more you get paid and shit. The more cases you throw, the more money you get paid. That was the whole like goal and shit. And I'm thinking like, okay, all right. So first day, I'm on Tower One, and like that's just like that's all heavy shit, like water, detergent, fucking like liquid detergent, powder detergent, cat litter, dog food, water, um, air fresheners, like Febreze and shit. Like majority of the shit was heavy. Like so, did this shit my first day, and like the shit is so fucking unsafe, bro. Like rusty ass metal, damaged ass metal. These fucking like pallets, wooden pallets, broken, fucked up, sticking out the wood. Sharp ass wood panels and shit. Like, bro, I remember fucking up my thumb, my right hand on first day and shit, bleeding like a motherfucker. They know they like, and like yeah, she was just fucking just unsafe, dirty, unsanitary, rusty, just dangerous shit. So then I'm throwing fucking shit on the assembly line, crazy as shit, and then boom, break time. Our break time is 30 minutes, by the way, which fucking sucks for the work we're doing. Like that's heavy labor, you know what I'm saying? And then back on break, do the shit again, and shit like that. And like And the thing is, like, I know it's a shady shit my first couple of days, right? Because I've seen the dudes who've been there longer than me getting getting like getting like the later work. And these are dudes who making like the big money. You know what I'm saying? They like saying like the motherfuckers in charge is bragging on dudes saying this so and so like, he's like the top this and that third. And I'm seeing this dude over here tossing fucking Lunchables and whatever like light shit. I'm thinking like no wonder he the best because that's all he doing is light shit on the assembly line for the whole fucking day. While I'm over here at top one fucking struck like water, detergent, all the heavy shit, all heavy liquid shit. So of course he gonna throw more than me within the course of the day because he ain't gotta push no more energy into tossing shit. And I'm like, yo, fuck this place, man. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna work this shit and look for a new job in the process on my day off. Oh yeah, fucking days off fucking suck, bro. Like they think like, yo, you have excuse me, you have to work a weekend, whether it be Saturday or Sunday. You pick which, you know what I'm saying? So my off days was my off days was Thursday and Saturday. Had those off because they claimed the weekends was their busiest day, and they needed like more people than ever on weekends to get the shit done. So my thought was, okay, I'll look for a job, and then I'll see my interviews for the Thursday, my off day. That like that was my plan for sticking around and shit like that. So and like the job fucking sucked, man. There's a bunch of dudes just trying to gas you up, like to get you to stay. It's like as I was working there for 2 weeks, people was leaving, people was coming in, and I seen the bullshit that he was doing, man. Like anybody knew, they gave them like the grunt work, all the heavy shit. Like then everybody who worked there who's been there for years or whatever gave them the light shit, which is bullshit. And then these motherfuckers had the nerve to say why things slow over here compared to all the other places. And I'm like, motherfucker. I mean, I ain't say something out loud, but I said in my head, like, motherfucker, you got me working with just me and three females. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm on the top floor by myself doing 2 lanes of heavy shit, left and right. Third floor is 2 females doing heavy shit, both lanes. Second floor, 2 females again. And bro, I had to do the fourth floor, third floor, and the 2 females had to do the second floor and the first floor. And then when I finished my shit, I got to come down and help them finish that shit. So I'm y'all some motherfucking sexist ass dumbasses, bro. How you have 2 young females in their fucking early 20s lift heavy shit and put it on a conveyor belt and dangerous ass surroundings, bro. Like they had like, bro, like tell you like, and thing is on these fucking towers and shit on left and right side, bro. Like it was like shit was like stacked up on these two shelves. So the real heavy shit was on the bottom shelves. You can grab, put it in the belt. There's more heavy shit on the second shelf above there, which you had a fucking rusty ass metal like footstool to grab, put it on the conveyor belt. And then the thing is, this conveyor belt is constantly moving. Like there ain't no stopping that shit. I'm thinking like, yo, this some bullshit going on, man. Like this, like they ain't like shit ain't fair. Like motherfuckers who wanna make money can't make money because I'm like, and you think these motherfuckers would be smart enough, or at least have some sort of a conscience to okay, all the new people do the heavy shit the first like half of the day. The second half of the day, you have your quote unquote good pullers or whatever you want to call them, guys who be making big money and shit. How they actually do the heavy shit the second half of the fucking day. Then that way it should be equal and fair, right? But nah, man, these some motherfucking shady ass, dumb ass motherfuckers, man. All of them. So I just say, bro, what I'm saying, they got a good 2 weeks out of me, cause on my on my 10th day, no, on my ninth day, it was a Wednesday. Break time hit. I ain't go to the break room because it was too fucking foggy. I was tired that day. Fucking dog tired. And so my son said, fuck, I'm just gonna find some way to chill in this tower. And I'm saying the tower got like these back stairwells you can just go up and down to like see what's up and shit like that. So went to the back stairwell, checked my phone. I got like two missed calls, a voicemail, and an email. I checked the email and it has a little rush header and shit. And then it's this chick saying my name and shit like that by the job or whatever. They're like, what the hell is this? Like, I ain't got no job recently. Then I checked my voicemail. Then the same girl sent the email, and apparently it was the same girl who I met for the Rush interview a few months back when I was still at the Chase. Then she called me back saying, to sum it up, basically, the person they hired over me abandoned the job and asked me, and when asked me, am I still interested? So I immediately called her back. We talked, a little small talk. I was like, how you been? Blah blah blah. Let's look back. Glad you called me back. Basically, the person who was hired before you, over you, has not responded to calls or why they're missing coming to work. So they so they came back to me to ask you, are you interested? I said, yes, I am. He said, okay, great. Okay, I'm going to send you this email for the offer letter or some shit like that, and then boom, we schedule you for a orientation, and then you need to come into a recruitment office and bring your high school diploma, your ID, social security card, all the other official bullshit. You know what I'm saying? It's like cool. So she said, cool, great. We'll see you on Monday, and then boom. And that's what it was. Like then, right then and there, like my last day working in that fucking shitty ass warehouse. The thing is, I should have left as soon as I got done with that phone call. To be real with you, but I said, fuck it. Finish the day, then boom, left that bitch. That was my last day. The only good part about that fucking job was that it was in Melrose Park, and I was in Forest Park. And that's the only good part about the job because it makes you get off, get on the bus, ride that bitch to the Forest Park station, then you get on another bus, go to Forest Park, and be done. So that was the only good thing about that fucking job. So, like, it was just close by to my apartment. So anyway, fast forward to my day off Thursday, and then I don't know what I did that day. I pretty much like I was good. Like finally, I got a fucking solid job. That's what my thoughts was that following day. Then on Friday, I called the manager and shit, who was one of the managers and shit. Called like, yo, hey, I'm not coming in no more. The thing is, this was due off day. I called him on. He a manager and shit, so I doubt he even remembered the fuck I was. I doubt he even told him that I quit. But anyway, yes, that was it. So that was that. Then fast forward to Monday, go into the recruit office, get all my information. They sat me down, took me over to meet my manager, and a bunch of small talk. And I'm so glad you said yes, blah bullshit like that. I'm thinking, you motherfuckers should be hiring me in the first fucking place. You know what I'm saying? So, and yeah, so like I said before in the beginning, like few souls before this, like where I work at is like reverse sexist. And like, I don't know how to explain it further than that, but like they are. So yeah, so got hired. Monday did the whole thing. Then the next day I think the next day did orientation, and that's we can go into that next week. Yeah. And so wrap this up. This has been Life on Empty once again with Loa, Legend of a Loser. But I'll be back next week for another one. And yeah, so peace, and try to be happy. If you can't, that's cool too.